Hello and welcome, I am Gary and Raven. This is an Arknights tier list. This is not the video I intended to do when the day began. I started doing an Annihilation video, but all the footage was incredibly jittery, so I had to scrap it. Then I spent an hour recording a tier list of all of the different outfits in this game, and then realised I wasn't recording footage, so I've had to restart again, and I am going to have to sleep at some point, so instead I'm doing a sniper tier list, because I do not have time to start over with the outfits. Maybe another time. So this is not based on how strong they are, it's just based on how much I like them, basically. We have got a 6-tier system, with C being stuff I'm neutral on, B and D being stuff I like and dislike, A, really like, really dislike, and S is the absolute best. Vermeil. I like her. I tend to use her more than some others, because she can, I believe, do a double shot sometimes. Executor. I don't use him at all. I think he's an incredibly boring looking guy. I have done a Dr. Garen's file about him, so he's more interesting than I give him credit for, but that doesn't really make me like him more, you know? May, I do actually use a fair bit. Her ability to slow is quite rare among snipers and can be quite useful. Ambrielle, I wish I liked more because she's a Sanctor and has pink hair, but I just really don't like the way her personality is. Greythroat, I have not used. Caesar? He looks so stupid to me. Like, to me, every time I look at him, I think he's wearing, like, the helmet from Prey, but wearing it wrong, and it just, I don't like it at all. Wubs, absolute top tier. Fantastic character. Really great characterization. I'm also going to put Wiz up there because she is both the same character, but also incredibly powerful. Cruz. I don't use Cruz much, and she is annoying, so I'm dropping it down to D. Rosa. I have not actually used her at all, but I think she's probably a high C because one of her outfits is really, really nice. I talked about it more in that video that isn't there anymore. At Natural, D, he is entry-level sniper, and he's not useful for anything really beyond that. Andriana, probably a B. I like her design. I don't particularly like her archetype, same as Ambrielle. It's not massively useful. Pinecone, not used her. That is Pinecone, isn't it? No, that's Pinecone. Who's that? Acid Drop. Not used her. Don't even know her name, obviously. Pinecone, D, never used her, sorry. April, top tier. She is one of my favourites. She has the absolute best outfit in the game. Again, I talked about it in that video that's gone. Sorry, I'll stop bringing it up. I think she has a fantastic story. Again, I've done a Dr. Garen's file on her. Dr. Garen's files, in case you're unaware, are YouTube shorts where I go through a character's lore in like a minute or two. Aosta. Another one whose design I really can't stand. What is that thing on his face? Is it a guard? If it's a guard, it's not guarding enough because I don't think it covers the tip of his nose. What is it? It's really weird. Is it a helmet, a tiara? I don't know, but I don't like it. But bugs me greatly. Rosmontis is adorable, but I don't use her. Like, the fact that Wiz is so powerful is not why I don't use Ros, but I just don't use her. Archetto, I've never used her at all. I only recently got her, so maybe I will in the future. I don't even know what archetype she is. Ash is a powerful one, but again, I just don't use her. I have the core snipers that I love, and the ones whose designs I really like, or whose stories I really like, and Ash is just, yeah. Which is ironic, because she was one of the ones I used most when I used to play Siege. Todophonic, dislike. A weird name. Way too much going on in her design. Her E2 art is an absolute mess. Cholide, I'm going to put her up at A. She would be higher if her default outfits, like her E2 art and E1 art, weren't so weird and sort of over-the-top fan service. Like, her outfit is fantastic and one of the best in the game, but her actual thing is not great. Fartooth, I'm not sure I have. So I haven't used. The robot, I don't see the point of the robots really. Like the Lancet can be useful if you need a bit of burst healing, but I can't imagine what use the others have. They just take up a valuable slot that you would surely want on something else. Cruz the Keen Glint. She's better than normal Cruz, but not by much. Fiammetta, whose name I constantly have to remind myself is not Flammietta, it's just the way I read it every single time I see it. She is a cool concept, cool design, and I also have to remind myself that those are feathers at the top of her head and not horns, because she is a Liberi and not anything with horns. Jessica. I rather like Jessica. She's another one like Vermeil that I will use. Like, if I'm going to use a 4-star, it will probably be Jessica. Irato. I'm putting her at A. I have never used her, apart from for trust farming, but I don't know, there's just something about her that I absolutely love. Her design, the fact that she uses like a giant sort of harp as a bow, I like it. I can't explain. Meteor, however, I can't explain why I dislike her. Something about her design just does nothing for me at all. Grey I think this is Grey the Lightning Bearer. Never used him once. I don't even know why he got an altar. Pozemka is an S for me. She's another one that I really like. Again, I haven't used her that much, but I love her design. It's really pretty. Shirayuki is probably a B. Like, she is the first. I think she's one that you're guaranteed to get. I think she's like the first AoE, or the first like 4-star you're guaranteed to get or something. But I don't know, I may be completely wrong. Is she a 5-star? No, I think she's a 4-star. Anyway, the point is, she's pretty much a very early one. I have barely used her since then, but she is solid. Totter. Stupid name, but very powerful because I believe he can shoot invisible things. So that slightly elevates him. Luna Cub. I am unsure if she should go in A or S. I think A. She's got a great design. She is one that I do actually use a fair amount because of her ability to be camouflaged, is particularly in like the roguelike modes. She is just very useful to just stick on one side and not worry about her getting taken out. I am probably going to pronounce this wrong, but Jayen, another one that I absolutely love. Her design is so good. Not that I've used her. These guys, the Monster Hunter guys, sorry. I have no interest. Melanite. I did not know she was a sniper. Forgettable, I guess. Insider. Someone once described Insider as the most NPC-looking character in the game. Even more so than some NPCs, which I totally agree with. Typhon. She is very good. I don't have her, but I would really like her because she is very, very good. I think she's another one that is a bit over-designed, but the fact that she is one of the few characters I don't have that I do really want elevates her. Cold Shot. I'm a bit torn on her. She's the same archetype as Ray, I think, and I really like her design. I'm apparently a fan of the Purple Head Forte, but yeah, an A. Caper, she's an interesting one with the like the boomerang, the chakram that she has. I think she can be good. I kinda like her backstory, so I'm gonna put her at a B. Ray is another one I'm going straight up to S. I like her design. I like pretty much the way she plays. She's very highly rated. Yeah, she's pretty cool. This one, I don't know. She's only just come out. I don't have her. I know nothing about her. I'm just going to stick her in C. Rangers. He is an odd one. I don't think I ever used him, even when 3 stars were the best I had, so I guess a D. Bloops. Bloops is... Ooh, I would probably say Bloops is my second favourite Arknights character, full stop. I use her all the time. She is in my absolute best teams. Platinum? She does nothing for me. Like, I remember reading a theory once that she was actually a spy, and I can't remember if I looked into it or not, and I don't think that really affected my opinion of her, because I think Gravel was also suspected of being a spy in the same theory, but no, I don't think I've ever used her. Meteorite, I kinda like. Not by default, but one of her outfits is just so pretty it actually made me like her more as a character. Is that shallow? That sounds shallow. Province. Adorable. I love the role she has in the community of like the fluffiest, the world's fluffiest tail, and Red's obsession with it. That's a fantastic thing in the community. Firewatch. I'm going to stick her up at an A. Although I don't find her archetype, because I think she's the same as these two, I don't find her massively useful. I like her design, I like her aesthetic, I like her themes and all of this, and she has some of the best outfits as well. Catapult, the 3-star AoE. Not really a fan. Schwarz. Yes, I haven't used her. I think I am disposed towards her, so I will put her in B. And you'll notice there's one I left to last, and that's because I'm sorry, but she doesn't fit on this chart. I'm just going to have to add a row above it and call it the Exusiai tier. And it's got to be red, obviously, because Exusiai. Yeah, she is my absolute favourite character in the entire game. She is literally the reason I began to play Arknights, because my friend Erin did some fan art and it had Exusiai, and is like, Erin, who is that? Please tell me all you can about that red-headed angel character. She is adorable and I love her. And it took me like a year or so to actually get her, and by that point I was hooked. So Exusiai is the reason I play Arknights and the reason I've been playing Arknights for close to 5 years. And that is my Arknight Sniper tier list. Although this wasn't the video I planned to make at the beginning of tonight, I really enjoyed this. I might do more for the others, so let me know what you want to see. I'm probably going to do another one right after this, but let me know which classes you would like me to do tier lists on. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel for other Arknights content. And go check out the Dr. Garen's files. You might learn some cool stuff about, like, April, and I think April might be the only sniper I've actually covered. But April, you can learn about April. Have I mentioned I like April? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. The tier list will be linked in the description so you can do it yourself. Sorry, I slipped into a bit of an accent with that. Thank you very much, and I will catch you later.